Good. Okay, now go ahead and pick up the posting trot. Okay. Okay, so when you're looking at this, I want you to notice that you're pushing your left hand down a little bit. Your left hand isn't very even with your right. And that the reins are just a little loopy. So I'm just going to zoom into that for a second. And then we're going to look at your heels a little bit. We're going to dissect you. Okay. Now I want you to focus on making your hands a little more even and try to bend and straighten your elbows in the posting. And see if that gives you a more consistent feel of his mouth. And now press into your toes a little bit and try not to have your heel so overflexed. Good. So there are a couple of times when I look at you and then I look back down and I'm not videotaping you at all. I'm just shooting the barn. Good. Okay. Now find a place to do a diagonal change of direction. And then I want to show how sometimes you sit a little bit. So just stay where you're, don't change anything. This is sort of like that show, What Not to Wear. Like,
How not to ride. Right here.
It's just terrible. I'm like picking you apart.
I feel like I need to be ripped apart.
No, you don't. Okay, I'm walking over here now. I'm sort of explaining to the future us who are looking at this videotape.
Future us.
The future us to get the view of you from behind.
I hope there's sound on this.
There is. All right, what I want you to do, I want you to see, well, Salem, I want you to see how you're sitting to the left, so go down the long side. I don't know if honestly I will really have gotten that. Good.
Maybe my horse does still have energy.
Yes, he does. We have to figure out when we're going to go to snowfields. Okay. All right, come back to the circle. And now what I want you to do is go ahead and sit up a little taller. And think about trying to be a little more consistent with the connection to his mouth. And I want you to slow your posting so that you're barely coming out of the saddle. Feel your weight in your stirrups, not in your heel. And try to get a little bit of a bend and flexion to the inside. so that you can get his tempo back on track. What's he doing? He's stumbling?
I don't know what he's doing. He's looking at something.
You know what's sort of sad? This is telling me that this is almost out of batteries.
Oh no.
I know. I can't even remember how to charge it, which is the other sad thing. This is the last time I'll ever use this video camera, ever. All right, so go ahead and walk for a sec. And I'm actually going to turn this off for right now so that maybe I can